Good morning, Claudia. How are you?
Good morning, Carlo. Good morning, everyone. I'm okay,
Mhm.
thank you. And you?
Very, very good. And this is a very special life because it's a very short life and it's a very last life. You know,
Yes, the
this
last
is
one.
this is the last life because we get a pause. At the start, we thought to get just the August month, but now we decided just to be now in the last week because we have to prepare many things for September. We changed many things, the structure of the lives, investigations, academy, etc., will be different, distinct, and just a surprise for September. And now this is the last lives. We have to get rest, and we have the meanwhile we have to prepare for September. So we have to do things with calm but good, and that's it. Many people is on vacation on holidays. Today we have just one guest, only one, because everybody is just on the beach, I believe, on the Maldives or Seychelles, I don't know. We are here just just working. The unlikely people working.
That's life for some of us, but it's okay.
Okay, so let's call our guest. Who is the guest for today?
Yuria Ipati.
Julia. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning, Carlo. Good morning, everybody.
I'm fine, Yuria.
Last live before the vacation starts.
Okay, Julia, are you happy? This is the last live.
It's not like I'm happy, but I was thinking maybe it's time to take a break a little bit, because
Okay, yeah, of course. But
get the
you
brain
be
a little bit
happy.
relaxed, because
Yeah,
there's
but be
too much
happy.
fire. You
You
need
be
to.
happy, be happy, be happy every time.
Yes.
Okay, so just this is a very short live. Will be short because we are just a small group of people today. Just to analyze the investigation session for today, for this week. I have to remember the investigation will be continue until the end of the month because the investigation are just programmed just for this week, the other one, and the other one, the last one of July. But the lives will go on pause just from this week. Okay,
Mhm.
so Julia, what was for you the more interesting information about this very interesting investigative session about transhumanism?
Okay. What happened with my? Wait 1 second. I lost you. Okay.
You,
Yeah. No. Um, it was very interesting because this transhumanism is started the definition that will help you with the longevity and like the idea of it. It like that will help you with your uh, health and longevity. You'll be more, you'll be smarter. So this is the idea of it. But
mhm,
behind it, there is another, can say, agenda. Yeah. Um, it started like I did it on Anastasia. So whatever the information I got that it's kind of started like 15, 20 years ago, and it came first attempt, can say, to the humans. It was through the HIV uh, illness, like they found some pills or something like that to treat so-called HIV, but in order to get in the system of the people, uh, uh, through pills or maybe liquids, injections. And it was pretty simple then, because later on I asked of these microchips. Yeah, I can say, those microchips inserted through the liquid, if they are remotely controlled. They weren't then, but they are today through different frequency, I say those internet, yeah, antennas. And plus it's a big building, like some buildings where they send frequencies. And it also resulted that there were some experiments conducted on and they failed on humans, but they weren't aware of this. They inserted current nano implant on their brains behind them to try to control the body, the nervous system, and all that, and it failed. And also, it was a question about the government. Yeah,
Hmm.
the the kind of the government wants this uh, control over the people through this uh, mm,
Yes, right.
intentions. Yeah, like to people to be submissive, to be like
Mm.
like
Yeah,
not to question the government. And the most like the people who can accept it to have these experiments done, can say, they are the ones who've been like kind of submissive all their lives to the system.
yeah.
And also I had a question if those the injections that they were like promoted a few years ago for our own good, if they have any of these nano these micro particles. And yes, but the percentage was only 37%. And okay, the information we know is contaminated, yes. And and I said, why it's not 100%? Because these they create these experiments they create on people like heart failures and all that, like the body doesn't accept all this and it creates all these problems. So they cannot put it on all 100% of the liquids, to be inserted, because it's going to be like a big chaos.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for now. Because it's so much to say.
Uh-huh. Okay. And okay, I noticed that all the information we get from investigation session, not only this one, but all our investigation, typical this one, for example, the message is a little always negative. I mean, okay, transhumanism is negative because they can control us with all this technology in the body. In the future, maybe we can have all this technology inserted by devices or liquid or something like that, etc. Okay, but the message from Team Grifasi have to be spread is just positive because, for example, when we start an hypnotic, a personal session, for example, we are into a negative mood, a negative ambient environment because people have problems. We have to get we to reach the root of the problem, and the client has to solve the problem, understanding the situation, etc. Good. So at the final of the session, we have a positive, a converting to positive situation converted into a positive one. So this is the message. When you are in control, when you control everything is outside you because you are aware about you that you are your power, you can control everything. So for some reason, in the next future, we have more technology inside, more liquid, more vacuum, so everything you want. All of these things, ethereally, spiritually, don't have effect on us if we are aware, because we don't give permission,
Exactly. Hmm.
because we have to treat devices, implants, and every kind of these tools like esoteric interference by entities. It's the same. You can give permission or not. So, in this case, when you are in control about, for example, in this case, transhumanism, all this technology and body and mind, if you are in control, you can get advantage about this. You can take advantage. For example, you imagine in next future, I don't know, I invent now because no one can know, of course. Maybe in the future you can get an intelligence 20 per multiplied for 20, for 30, for example. You can speak 20 languages without any problems. You can take decision, very good decision, just a small time. You can understand many things. You can create many things. Just the world, the more productive because people are more intelligent, more full of ideas, etc. And they can understand, for example, just how to live together better. Because when you are aware about something, you are more intelligent. You can live better with other people because you understand the ego is just a trap, etc. So maybe this technology, if we can get better in this good way, this technology maybe can be a good thing and not a bad things. So
Mhm.
everything depends about consciousness.
Yes. It's all about awareness. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we investigate what's going on. We know what's going on. So like what we're gonna do with it, right? With the information. Like, you increase your awareness and then you know you're in a power and nobody can take over you without your approval. So it's
yeah.
pretty simple.
So of course we have to understand the negative sides about
Exactly. The side
transformation.
effect, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because if you are not aware about it, you have
Mm-hmm.
to know about the symptoms, about the problems, the issues you can have. Of course, of course, not doubt about this. But we have to concentrate in focusing just in the to convert the negative into a positive. And everything
Mm-hmm.
is outside our space. It's just a tool to get better or not. It depends of us. And this is the message. I want the message from the team just this, converting the negative into positive. Because I see many people just talking always in negative way in everything because of the transhumanism, because I don't know the vacuums, because of the I don't know the 5G or
Mm-hmm.
I don't know everything. It's just the same thing always because if you have a knife, the knife is good or bad.
Yeah.
It's neutral. It's neutral. You can use the knife just to get to procure a damage, for example, or you can
Mm-hmm.
create. You can cook. You can do something good. It depends. Just a knife.
As long you know the knife, you know how to use it. Same. Yes.
A knife can save your life, for example. It can save your
Yes.
life too. Hmm?
Mhm.
Okay. And Claudia, did you do the session in Romanian? Maybe
No, I did
no.
it in Romanian. Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So we're
Mhm.
talking in the other life,
We're
in this
talking the
one.
other life here, the other round.
Okay, so that's it because this live is very short because it's just a holiday live, just the last one. And that's it. If you want to add something, Claudia, if you want to get your opinion, of course, do it.
Just a few words. Yes, this transhumanism, it depends on the purpose. Probably that's the thing that you have to care about. Because if it's done to enhance some capabilities, human abilities, that's certainly a great thing, as you said, to enhance some mental abilities, for example. But what I would like to add, we have to be careful also on the other aspects because a human being is so wide developed, and we have to be careful to not develop something at the cost of the others. So to let down other abilities and to go only with one focus. But who knows? Maybe in the future, yes, can be a tool, a very effective tool to help us develop as a whole, not only one ability. We'll see.
Yes, many people is worried about the future because they don't know.
Mhm.
Of course, no one
Yes.
knows, of course. But for example, we were worried for anything that right now is completely normal. For example, in just in the past century, when the
Yes.
electricity it was growing in the cities, etc. Many people was worried about it because they thought about the energy, electrical energy, just over our heads. No, it's very dangerous. No, all the cables here, they are putting cables everywhere. No, it's very dangerous. No, 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 no. And very people are very scared about it. Now, 1 century after, can you live without electricity? Can you
No.
live without a freezer? Can you live without internet? No, because life has changed because of the electricity. Eh? So let's see in the future what happens. What
Yes.
happens? Many people is scared about the AI, artificial
Yeah,
intelligence. Of course, it can be dangerous or not, or advantage. It depends. So let's be aware. This is a very important thing. We focus on us, on our power.
yeah,
Okay, so see you in September.
sure.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Okay. Thank you very much. Just
thank
take a
you.
pause. But investigation session will continue until final of July, and that's it. See you in September.
See
Bye,
you in September.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye,
Julia.
everyone.
Bye,
Enjoy the
Claudia.
summer.
Nice holiday.
Bye,
Bye.
bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.